I'm Alexander Tierse.
And I'm Oliver Flores, and welcome to another edition of WBLN.
Let's update you with what's going on the group on the Kino mission trip. The group set out to Arivaca, a ranching community along the border. The group hiked in the state park and learned about the routes that migrants take to enter the U.S. when they become desperate. The group attended Mass in the Sacred Heart Chapel of Arivaca and was treated to a community potluck hosted by the ranchers. The ranchers shared their challenges and how the drug trade manipulates the routes and makes migrants into pawns for their gain. Stay tuned as we will get a special report from our reporter, Uniel Martinez, who is on the trip.
Don't miss out. Join Belen parents Federico Gandolfi Vanini, a fourth-generation art dealer and owner of Francione Arte in Florence, Italy. His wife, Daisy Diaz, is a cultural director of the gallery, and Father Willie for a night of art appreciation in a family-friendly setting tonight. Admission is $5.
In the ongoing antitrust trial against Google, Epic Games Incorporation, the creator of the immensely popular game Fortnite, began their case alleging that Google's Play Store restricts competition and hampers consumer choice. This high-stakes trial, scheduled started yesterday in San Francisco. This marks another significant legal battle for Epic Games, following its clash with Apple Incorporation. In federal court earlier this year, Epic Games CEO Tim Sweeney asserts that Google's practices limit consumer and developer freedom, forcing them to operate within a monopoly system that includes substantial fees and taxes. Sweeney also claims that Google's fees for in-app transactions are inflated. While Epic Games is not seeking financial compensation, they are demanding changes to Google's practices to foster fair competition in the marketplace. In response, Google removed Fortnite from the Play Store. As the trial unfolds, it remains to be seen how the court will rule on Epic Games' allegations against Google and what implications this case may have for the broader issue of this fair competition in the digital marketplace. The outcome of this trial could potentially shape the future of app distribution and the power balance between app stores and developers.
It's Election Day, where U.S. citizens have the ability to partake in the political process. Granted, Tuesday's trip to the polls isn't as bombastic as the election day that's coming next year, but political analysis say some of 2023 key races could foreshadow what lies ahead. Election Day 2023 features a few statewide races for elective offices, and some cities are electing mayors. Relatively low-key, but that doesn't mean that this Tuesday should be glossed over. In Ohio, residents will determine two ballot measures, one that would create a law legalizing marijuana and the other that would enshrine the right to abortion in the Buckeye State's Constitution. Over in Kentucky, Democratic Governor and Beshear is running for re-election against GOP challenger, Attorney General Daniel Cameron. And then there's Virginia, where voters will decide the balance of power for both chambers of state. Here in Miami, the cities of Miami, Miami Beach, Hialeah, Homestead, and Surfside are holding elections. Miami Beach is electing a new mayor and deciding the future of suspended Commissioner Alex Diaz de la Portilla. Speaking of 2024, polling from the New York Times and Siena College shows former President Donald Trump is leading President Joe Biden in 4 swing states: Arizona, Georgia, Michigan, and Nevada.
What's up, Wolverines? I'm Tony Gonzalez, and here are your sports for the day. The middle school blue basketball team defeated St. Teresa yesterday in a buzzer beater by Liam Reynolds. The final score was 24-21. This is what Liam had to say when we caught up to him today.
The coach ran the play for me to get the ball in the corner while I two guys to the screen, and I took the shot and I went in.
Today, your Wolverines varsity soccer team takes on Westminster right here at home. The team hits the pitch at 3:30. Our very own Edu Poleo predicts that we should win 5-1, and he's going to score 4 of those goals. Congratulations to Coach Tanger on becoming a U.S. citizen today. The Chargers beat the Jets 27-6. Austin Eckler scored 2 rushing touchdowns, and Justin Herbert went 16 for 30 for 136 yards. The NFL announced that the 2025 NFL Draft presented by Bud Light will take place from April 24 to the 26th in Green Bay, inside and around historic Lambeau Field and T-Town. The NFL says the experience will be an amazing week-long celebration that truly shows off the city and the entire state of Wisconsin. The Miami Heat beat the Lakers 107-108. Jimmy Butler popped off against the Lakers, scoring 28 points with 6 assists and 4 rebounds. That's all for sports now. Back to the guys at the desk.
Thanks, Tony. That's all your news for today. And remember to follow us on all social medias and stay safe.
And stay golden, Wolverines.